We have Scott Legrand and Stephanie, I'm sorry Steph, I can't pronounce you, Wukovitz from 4Play, who are here to show us their creation, BattleSphere. Scott, I'll let you take it away and start the description.
Okay, the premise of this game is that we have 7 alien races that were about to go to war in the galaxy, but they realized that if they went to war and destroyed the galaxy, there'd be nothing left to claim as the prize. So they decided to get in negotiations with the Earthlings and confine the hostilities to a region of space known as the BattleSphere, which is an ancient alien testing ground for weapons for the Earth race. So each race sends its best military hardware to the BattleSphere for this competition. And within each race, their hardware consists of fighters, bombers, super ships, capital ships, and star bases. Now, we don't have any capital ships or star bases, but we do have the fighters, the super ships, and the bombers. And I'll run through them right here. The first race I'll discuss is the Telkinds. They're obsessed with the number 3, so the ship is sort of threefold. All of their ships are threefold, and they have this sort of funky purple and red color scheme. And you can see also here we have texture map logos and identification numbers. They'll all be 1 in this demo, but this will all be numbered according to your user number in network mode when it gets to that stage. The next race we have is the Slith. The Slith are snake-like races, so all of their ships have snake-like names and sort of have this snake-like head for a cockpit. Their logo is a snake. Another race we have is the Thunderbirds, named after one of our co-authors' handles. And their ships are all bird-like and have bird-like names. And this is the Falcon 303, which is sort of an in-joke. Okay, we also have an all-female race, and their logo is a sort of female symbol with an S on it. They're known as the Sabab. Okay, their other ships have more violent-sounding names, like the Blade, which sort of looks like a UFO.
Pick up the castrator.
It's still there, we're getting to it. We also have the Earthlings, and the Earthlings don't have the most advanced technology except for weaponry. So they've taken all of their existing technology and they've constructed ships by slapping, say, 18-wheeler trucks and Saturn V boosters together and incorporating alien technology to make them space-worthy. This is the cat-based race known as the Okatna, and their ships are fast and lightly armed, but very, very fast. Finally, we have an all-male race known as the Oppressors, and their ships are appropriately made to reflect the fact that they're all male. This is one of the female race's more violent-sounding ships. In fact, this is their super ship, the Castrator. Okay, this is another of the bird race's ships, the Vulture. This is their bomber. This is the snake race's fighter. It's known as the Cobra, as you can tell from the name here. The Earth race has a bomber based on the space shuttle known as the Pulverizer. The Earth race likes to make their ships sound really tough with these really mega tough sounding names like Pulverizer and Annihilator, despite the fact that really they're the worst ships in the game, and they're just sort of in this because they're really obsessed with weaponry, and all the other races realized if they didn't include the Earthlings, they'd probably blow the galaxy up with one of their doomsday devices. This is another one of the male race's ships, the Claw, animated. This is the Earthlings' best ship, based on fighter technology. And this is the all-male race's best ship, the Penetrator. This is the snake race's, the Slith best ship, the Constrictor. And this is the fighter for the Telkinds, the race obsessed with the number 3. You can do some nice, sort of nice pans with that.
You can see they put a lot of thought into the ships.
It's been a while. This is the bird race's super ship. Sort of looks like a Romulan bird of prey. And we're going to have drive flares and all sorts of things coming out of them in the final cut, but they're not there yet. And this is the cat race's super ship, the Ajax. It's named after Doug's cat, Ajax. And it sort of sounded right. And this is the Telkind super ship, the Triluminar. I really like this ship personally. It looks really different. I think we're going to make a capital ship that sort of looks like that for them as well. And those are the 21 ships you can get. Okay, so you want to demonstrate the gameplay?
Sure, I will. Alright, so okay, the radar we're flying around is just like X-Wings in that this is the core radar and it tells you what's in front of you. This is the aft radar, it tells you what's in back of you. It flies like a flight simulator. Up is down and down is up, but it makes sense after a while. To turn, you push to the side, and you can also roll and accelerate forward and even backward, so that after a little bit of inertia, we'll start to go backwards. There we go. We're going backwards. Now we'll go after some ships and try to shoot at them.
Now, what are you using? What additional hardware is necessary for you to do networking?
For networking, the cat box will be necessary.
And can we take a look at one of the cat boxes?
Sure.
Tom.
Okay. This is Tom.
I had just asked what additional hardware was necessary for the networking, and I figured now would be a good time for you to give us some background on the cat box.
Sure. Cat box is audio, video, and communications device. You can see the ports back here. This over here is the video section. We've got composite video connector, the analog RGB connector, the S-video connector, and you can still use the RF connector on the Jaguar as well. All four of those can be used at the same time, so you can have separate video sources altogether. Then for audio, we have the standard RTA 600 ohm audio outputs that you can plug into your VCR or whatever, your stereo. We have two headphone jacks, so you can plug 3.5 millimeter or 1/8 inch headphones into it, and a volume control. It has a really good high quality CD type audio amplifier in it for headphones. And the communications are over here. We have a switch to control which port you're selecting. When it's down, it selects the bottom port, which is RS-232. That can be used with modems or a no modem cable. That's how we network Doom machines together. If it's in the middle position, That's for the DSP pass-through. Atari's voice modem or future devices will plug into that. And in the up position, it's catnet. These two phone jacks are for catnet. You don't actually ever plug these into the telephone system, but they use cheap telephone type cable to network up to 32 Jaguars with cat boxes together.
And how much does a cat box cost?
It's $69.95 retail, and this end plugs directly into the back of the Jaguar.
Now, where can I get my cat boxes? How do I order one?
Currently, we're shipping to a few select distributors, and they're getting out mostly to the small Atari Jaguar dealers. I doubt you'll see them in the bigger shops like Babbage's or EB until maybe October, November of this year, so Christmas season. At that point, they'll be in a plastic case. Right now, they're in this limited edition polished stainless steel case, which there's been pretty big demand for.
If I needed to call you to try and order a cat box, can I do that? Is there a number I can reach you at?
Sure, you can order directly from ICD, and the number is 815-968-2228 and extension 220.